Hi guys, good morning. It's morning time, and I am here to say good morning. Namaste, sunshine, sunrise. It's a blessing to be here to share with you all on this beautiful Saturday morning. Yes, I've been doing my meditations. I hope you have been doing it too. Yes, guys, and as I say, I enjoy burning my incense, having my crystals around. That keeps me grounded and alert in the sunrise. My water to hear me out and to replenish my body after I finish stretch and work up a sweat. Yeah. So you guys, we're gonna be taking it easy today because I have a lot of other energy sucking activities to do later on. Yeah, our home chores, my garden chores, those are my activities. I'll be working in studio today, so I am giving myself that kind of stretch and meditation of clarity and upliftment to carry on through the day positively and successfully. Well, sharing my meditation, since I've come out, I did my Bible reading already. I don't know, guys, I didn't get to share it with you, but some of us, we know our Bible, so we are Rasta them know our Bible, so when you see how my locks out, leg of my locks, I have to flash my locks. Them say you don't have to dread to be Rasta, but it feel nice and I just love it, and at times when I have to go to the hairdresser and let them do it for me, it's nice pampering. But this time, the lockdown with the pandemic make you can't get to reach where you need to reach in time to get things done, so you have to learn how to do some things yourself. And I was enjoying it because it feels so nice and it's so easier to get up and go when you're ready. Pin it up in a bun. So as I share my morning revelations with you this morning, it shows me, because I bond with the universe a lot, as I always share with you guys. On my birthday, I did a stars meditation where I lay down in the night, look at the sky, look at the moon, and talk to the universe, communicate with the universe, what is happening out there. And it's always been such a beautiful experience to talk with the universe all the time, and you get some silent responses in your mind where you even hear voices. Sometimes I hear the voices so clearly that I have to look around to see and wonder who else is in the house with me, or who else is in the spirit, because I'm like, I thought it was me one in here. But then you hear some voices clear. According to Jamaican people, them would have said duppy in the house with you. That's what Jamaican people say, when you hear the voice speak to you after you do your meditations and your communication with the universe, calling down the angels to come around you and stuff. And when you hear certain voices speak to you, you get frightened, because if you never hear it before, you would tell to think, say, what the hell, this place is haunted. But no, it's their voices, their angels around. The universe speaks to you. The plants, as I always tell some of my people, sometimes I enjoy mostly bonding with even the plants, because they're alive. So these trees, they're medicinal products. The God made them for us to be healthy and to can communicate with, to use them as medicine. You make tea out of it. Even if you don't make tea out of it, sometimes you can blend up and juice it, and you get some nice medicine. Even a teaspoonful is nourishing for your body. But the thing is, you take it in first thing in the morning, and then You can continue eating your garbage food or whatever if you want to, whatever food it is, because cooking food, it tastes nice, but it kind of kills the enzymes that is supposed to replenish your body, that is supposed to help your body to heal. So when you cook up your food and cook out all the nourishment out of it, sweetie pies, that's not really all that's best for you. Sometimes you need to have it in its natural state, and try and eat it as um, something that is not that well done or well cooked all the time. You have to be make sure, say, you get like a timeout for enjoy the good taste, but at the same time you taste the real natural thing, which might be a bit bitterish sometimes. It might be sour, but that no means that it's bad for you. The bitterer the better, as according to Maccabee. That entertainer, you know he's a little medicine man because him love him bush medicines and stuff. And him say, when I had my tea this morning, it was bitter, but sometimes after several boils of the potency goes down a little bit more, but the nourishment is still in it, because sometimes it's very, very bitter, but because of the frequent boiling of the bush medicine, it gets a little softer and it gets a little nicer, so it not so strong as when you did just boil it the first time. But you can get a lot of um, tea out of it. So you don't have to throw it away after the first boiling of a bush medicine. You can reboil it and reboil it, and get as much um, enzymes and medicine out of the leaves and the bush as much as possible before you discard it and throw it away. As I said, my meditation revealed to me, when you hear these voice talking and you think a duppy. No, it's not no duppy. It's it's your meditative voice, that spiritual voice, that God voice comes to you to speak to you when you ask them for guidance, what is the right thing to do, how to make the right choices in life. These are the things that you're guided to do when it says um, reflecting. Sometimes you reflect back in your meditation, you close your eyes, you hold your head up to the sun, and you're thinking, and basically your mind takes you back to reflect all the way back on even your childhood, because some people sometimes get so confused that they're saying they can't even meditate, they can't even reflect. Well, let me help you and give you the few tip off on how do you do that. It's like you're thinking back to your childhood. So if you can't find yourself, think back to your younger days. What have you been doing with yourself? Why is it that you can't find yourself today? Why is it that you don't know how to make the right decisions, the right choices in life? Just think back. What have you been doing all your life? Because as a child, when you came into the world, when God created you in your mother's womb, it was for a special occasion. When you come into the world, you came into the world for a purpose. Now, at that time, what was happening in the time? The things that used to happen around you is what you are a part of, and that is what makes you. So if your parents used to do a lot of partying, if your parents was into music business and entertainment, if your mother was a beauty queen or a businesswoman or whatever it is, those elements are going to still be embedded into the baby as from creation, right? And if it is embedded into the baby from creation, from conception within the womb, then you can't go divert yourself and go into an arena that you know nothing about. You have to basically stick to what it is that you have been doing from your born, your family have been doing from your born. So basically, I have wasted a lot of my time and my money, I found, from my meditation, because I have invested my time and my money in peoples who do not appreciate it. So I call it a waste, because if they don't appreciate it, I have just wasted my time and my money spending it on people to learn music, to learn dancing, to learn modeling, to enter beauty contests and win and all those things. Is a waste of my time and my money. If I did not waste my time and money investing into those people, right? They would have turned out to appreciate it today. But on hearing their response to my kind gesture, when over the years of growing since coming from that environment, I have realized that I have wasted my time on those kind of people around me. And so the voice which of my universe, which I would say God spoke to me, my angel spoke to me to say, Chrissy, it does not make sense. You keep taking up people and investing in them when you have you to invest into, because you are special too. And if we brought you into the world to serve a purpose and to do a particular task, then why not work on developing your ability as you grow? Because in the same way, when a child is growing from conception, when they're born, it takes work for them to learn how to crawl. Remember when a baby born, him can't even roll over. A newborn baby just lay there still like it dead. And all it have is little emotions. It cry, it pee, and it poo. So in reflection, if a baby born that still, and you can throw so much passion into it to make sure it learn how to sit, turn over, roll over, sit up, laugh, crawl, walk, run, talk, is work. Because even when we were sick, even when I had the accidents and the incidents and the doctors had to operate on me to cut me and I get sick, and to get back up to do those walking and talking and peeing and pooing all over again, it hurt like hell. So learning how to do these things is very painful. So when you're there teaching your baby or teaching your kids or teaching a total stranger, other family members or other friends or family and people you see out there, invested in them your time and your energy to help them to learn how to do things, you have to remember, say, it might be hard for them to do when you might can do it easily, but you thought you're being good by offering your knowledge and teaching it to them. But I call myself a bad teacher, because when I look on it and I teach so many people how to model and act and dance and sing and perform, and when I look on it, they don't appreciate it, they don't like it. Makes me a bad teacher. Me look at myself and say I must be a bad teacher, say I need to stop teach people and just teach myself. Because if I teach all these people around me and they use it to bring themselves to such prominence in a society and such recognition, and then at the end of it, them say them not like it and them not do it again, and them not want to do it, that means that I have failed as a teacher, because my students don't enjoy what it is that I taught them to do. And since I am the one that I enjoyed seeing them out there displaying what I had taught them. I really did enjoy that. It makes me feel good to know that, I was instrumental in developing such abilities and such talents in them. All the little gymnastic baby them when them do them flips and them cartwheels. It made me feel good, sweetheart, to be honest with you. But when you see them grow big and them say no, them want to go different path, them want to follow them friends and them want to that, it kind of determines. So as meditation revelation says, Chrissy, invest in yourself. Leave people alone. Leave people alone, mind your own business and focus on you. Because you're still here, you have your health and strength, you have your love and your passion for your music, your entertainment industry, your dancing, your gymnastics, your ballet, your acting, your theater works. Continue. You're studying further on these things. Continue building up your brand and your ability in whatever it is that you knew how to do from you were in your mother's womb growing. So, darlings, that was just my meditation share with you. I will now go into my stretches. So, because you have to strong up the body and heal up the body. So, I will put my camera here so you can see me do my live share of my stretches with you. So this morning, are you seeing me clearly right here? Yeah. We started off doing our I'm going to start off doing my leg lifts to build up my stomach muscles as well, because we're going to work on the stomach muscles, because your stomach muscles, as I say, as a dancer, my stomach muscles had to be tight and firm most of the time if you're going to keep your balance, if you're going to keep your balance and your posture. Especially when I used to do the pirouettes, the turns and stuff, when you're teaching people to do pirouettes and turns, your stomach muscles have to be tight. So it is good to build up your stomach muscles. So sit-ups is first. And as I say, you don't have to do a whole leap till it a burn it, but you do at least 5, 10, 15, as much as you can do, and then take it easy, because sometimes you kill yourself with too much exercise and you end up hurting yourself instead. So just do enough that you can say you enjoyed your exercise today, and it still helps to build the muscle no matter how few you do or how much you do. It's just your body's strength and ability. So, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 10, guys. Woo. Yes. Stretch to the side. Hug your knees. Feet together. Hug your knees and stretch it out. Yeah. Turn your head, look to the left, look to the right, look in front, look up, look down, and then relax. Gonna do the leg lifts. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Ooh, switch your leg. Yeah. Remember I said you can do either 5 or 10, or just do the amount you can manage to do on each leg. The other leg. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Relax. Woo, shake it out. And then bring both feet up. One, two, three, four, five. That's harder. You can rest. If you reach 5, you can go on to 10. Go on. 6, 7, 8, hold it for at least 3-second counts. and relax. And relax. Turn to the side. Put your hand by your head and you're gonna do side leg lifts. This one helps your side to have little muscle build up around your waistline here and your thighs here. Build it up stronger. At least 5. Rest. Turn over to the other side. I'm gonna do 5 with the other leg too. So bring the hand up because you're building the muscles on the waist and your thighs. Let you get some sexy leg shape. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you have to build them muscles. Long time, get some butt bumper. All to the back, the front. We won't go into there so yet. Step at a time as we build our muscles in our thighs and our waist. As we're trying to strengthen up our stomach muscles. Right? Turn on your tummy now. And if you can, bend your knees behind. Yeah? Bend your knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna lift it up without bending it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Giving up your back muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo. Can you hold your ankles? If you can, rock away. Rock away. Rock away. 5 counts. Stretch. And breathe. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Get the hand to the floor. And you're gonna stretch up in cobra and hold it for at least 5 counts. 1, 2. Bring your feet, remember your feet at the back. Put on the shelf like your toes and push up in mound. Woo. You hold for 5 counts and then back down in cobra. Woo. Good morning, Mr. Sunshine. Back into mound, push up in mound. Get back on the shelf for your feet. Push up in mound. Stretch. Prayer to stretch out the arms. Lean back. And lift up. Woo. Build from your thighs and your stomach muscles because you got to get those strength in your muscles, in your body. And down. And lift up. Ooh, breathe, you know. And remember when you're doing it, when you're pulling your body up, Don't use your hand to push it up, or try not to use your hand to push it up. Because I know it's hard to do. So, I mean, some people are like, how do you mean don't use your hand to push yourself up? The point is that it's because you're trying to use your stomach muscles to pull your body back up when you go down, okay? So when you go down, stretch it out. It. So let's do two more. Down and up. One more. Breathe in, breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale, down. And up. Open the hands out. Whew. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it. Stretch out. Yeah. Tree wants space. Too much into my tree space. Oh. Turn to the side and stretch. Turn to the other side and stretch. Oh, did you get to hug a tree today? Hug a tree. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for healing me, tree. The sunshine. We're through. Namaste. That's it, guys. Where's the towel? My morning stretch. That's my wake up. My wake up buzzer. As I'm going to go interact with my plants and take care of them for the rest of the day. You guys have a wonderful day now. Bless up. Bless up. Enough blessings